we're coming to you live from Lincoln Financial Field.
We're glad you could join us for today's matchup featuring two very well-coached teams as the Packers match up against the Eagles. The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Crosby is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 4. Jackson takes this one back to the 29-yard line. Well, John, both of these teams appear to be very evenly matched, and it has the makings of a game that might not be decided until late in the fourth quarter.
This is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. John has proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 40-yard line.
What screen? Hey!
Out of the I formation. Nice play fake. Knocked away. Kapinga was there on the coverage.
On the coverage. Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Get it up!
Defense lines up in the nickel. Hands it off to the back. Hampton takes him down at the 40.
This is where you got to run a few counters or misdirections to take advantage of this team's aggressive defense.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
On the 40-yard line.
Gotta keep our hands in. Come on! Rush in!
To carry it. Great fake. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Woodson takes him down before he can get the first.
9-yard
Pass is
gain
caught,
on the play.
but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Number 6 is ready to punt this one away. Blackman back to return. Fair catch. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Check it! Not today.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense can be very effective strategy.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch each other back.
They line up in the I formation. Rogers sends a man in motion.
Here we go. Let's turn it up, Steve.
Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Drivers was the intended receiver on that play.
Right, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Right back. Set. Hey, watch the move. From the start. Keep it up.
With the pass, and he hits his target. Demps comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line.
All right, let's go. It's showtime, baby. Watch your man. Defense, get ready. It's on.
Can't get it behind. Dawkins is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Grant, the lone setback. Hand off to the tailback. Number 96 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Quick shoot.
Jackson, the lone back.
Get it started. They soft, man.
Gets rid of it. And he dropped it.
The offense executed the play just the way it's drawn up. The receiver just couldn't get it under control.
Ryan will come in now to punt it away. Fair catch called for.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get it up. Yes, sir.
The Packers come out on a nickel package. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Brown makes the catch, but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Second and 5.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Green Bay might have difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense. And it's good for a first down. It's first and 10. Westbrook, the lone back. He gets the carry. Nice play fake. With the throw, he finds his man. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Looking to run it here. Williams is there on the stop.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Second and inches. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Westbrook, the lone setback. Curtis, the motion man. He tucks it away. Harris is there for the tackle at the 26. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. McNabb sends a man in motion. And a fumble. The Packers scoop up the fumble. Coughs it up on the sack.
And the thing is, he has to protect the ball when he's back there. He has to bring it down and cover it up with 2 hands when he's about to take a hit.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Under 10.
They come out in a dime package. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. He finds his man. He was really hit hard on that one.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Pickup of about 8. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Good shoot. Be careful. 28. Hey, let's go one deep. Hey, let's go.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job, delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Third and 2. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hold the look. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go now.
Ooh, nearly picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Ryan comes into the game for the punt. Jackson sets up to run back the punt. From the 18. Jackson has a decent return, taking it to the 33-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Eagles come out in the bunch formation. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 41. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Bring it up, bring it up. Lucky. I can do it, baby. Let's go, boys.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. Al Harris makes the tackle, and so that's number 6. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Play hard and fast.
Out of the I formation.
Bring it up, baby. Let's screen.
To carry it, great fake. Pressure coming.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Will.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. Closing in, spinning, can't take him down. This one falls incomplete.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
Gotta keep our points in. Don't be fooled now. Champion, you turning it up. Get some slack going.
Smith goes in motion.
Watch the vertical. This on.
Pressure, getting some air under this one, looking for his man deep. What a catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You want to see a heck of a throw? Watch this one. He lets it go and slings it about halfway down the field and hits his man for the score. We talked about throwing a good deep ball, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
The point answer is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Akers will be kicking off. They'll return this one. From the 8.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Ball on their own 29.
29-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation.
Danny. I'm coming through, baby. Come on.
On the call, nice play fake. With the throw, what a catch.
Dawkins is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. He gets the first down reception and then some. So they have 1st and 10 here.
46-yard line.
The Eagles line up in the quarter defense. With the pass, the 30. Shepard comes up to make the play at the 22. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defender.
On the call, Cole is there for the tackle at the 14. And that's a gain of about 8. Second and 2.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Stay both now. Hey, score.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. With a counterplay, Parker comes up to make the play at the 12-yard line. Grant had very little help up front, maybe a yard or 2 on the play. So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Hey, let's go.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Drops back, under pressure. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Crosby will come in looking to try the field goal. The kick sails through the uprights.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
This one is handled by Jackson. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series. First and 10. The Eagles line up in Tripp's bunch. Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Barnett comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
To carry it, Papinga is there for the tackle at the 50.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hand.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. You got it right, D. Let us get to it. Don't stop that motor. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Drops back.
They soft, man.
With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. Harris is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Curtis is having a spectacular first quarter.
He's done an excellent job of getting open and making catches. The defense better start paying a little more attention to this guy, or he's really going to burn him before this is over.
Here we go. Keep the throttle down. Step it up, fellas. Hey, watch that screen. Watch screen. Here we come.
On the ground. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver.
First down,
Eagles.
Eagles.
Doing an excellent job on this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Get it. Quick shoot.
The Packers come out in a 4-3.
Lucky.
Here comes the blitz. With the throw, and It's complete. Harris is there on the stop.
Good play right there. The defenders forced him to make a move that would get him nowhere.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Stay at home. Yeah, you see me.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Donovan McNabb with a hot hand on this drive. It's first and goal at the 8.
Deuce. Keep moving.
The Packers come out in a nickel package.
Everything you got. Watch the snap down.
And he gets the delayed handoff. Touchdown.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down, and he plows into the end zone for the score.
The point after is good.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Akers in to kick this one off. From the 5-yard line. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
There we go. Hey, let's go one deep.
Grant, the long back. Hand off to the tailback. The 30. It's loose. The Eagles. A great job by the defense to strip the ball. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on the 34-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Get it started.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Fakes the handle. Nailed from behind before he can get it to the sack.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
From the gun, McNabb sends a man in motion. Drops back, looking for the long completion down the left side. He made the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He just threw that one up, hoping for a completion, and he gets it. Akers comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustments and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
from the 7-yard line.
Bourne Robinson is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Ball on their own 38.
Start the drive at the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. With a counter play. Bradley is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball on their own 45.
45-yard line.
Grant, the deep man. Cole is there on the stop at the 44.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. Hand it off to the back. Runs through the tackle. Patterson comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line.
They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Touchback. First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Packers with a 4-man front, looking upfield. Barnett is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Solo! Here we come.
Westbrook, the lone setback. Tosses it out to the left. Bush is there on the stop at the 29.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Pickup of about 5. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
On the 10. Hold him right here.
To carry it, nice move. Bigby comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
You gotta have it, D. Let's go. Back it up, baby. It's showtime.
McNabb with a man in motion.
He's coming to red. You gotta believe it. It's our day. Come on.
Gives the ball off. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 46. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. With the carry, and makes the stop at the 49-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
It's third down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
They'll go from the shotgun. Pumps once. He goes down. McNabb won't get the ball away and goes down hard. The defense relentless. They've taken the quarterback down 4 times. Number 6 is ready to pump this one away. Blackman lines up deep for the punt return. He signals for a fair catch.
You know, they need to get this game under control, or it's going to be a long, long day.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Not today.
And he gets the delayed handoff. Oh, stops the play in the backfield. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's second down and a long way to
Ball
go.
on the 18-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. They're blitzing, trying something to the left. Trying to throw a deep one, but incomplete, and then I'll face third down.
Third and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go, y'all. You fine. You good. Rock the vertical. Rock the vertical. Here we go. Go.
Throws it, and he hits his target. Number 27 is there on the stop at the 31.
Get it up. Quick shoot. Watch your eyes. Let's go, boys. Go low. Go low. So we gonna take it.
Hand off to the tailback. Bradley comes up to make the play.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Gain of 3. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Go, one. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Now that's a stiff arm. Number 27 is there for the tackle at the 42. The defense just couldn't wrap him up.
You know, the back did a heck of a job of running with some power, and that power allowed him to get a first down.
So at the end of 1, the score is 21-3. Eagles. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Come on. Play football.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Dropping back. Throwing. It's going the other way. The veteran corner read it perfectly and comes away with the football.
He mirrored the receiver's every move, then he stuck his hands up for the pick.
So after the interception, now it's first and 10. Green Bay goes with a 4-man front.
Let us get that.
You give it to the halfback. Bigby is there on the stop at the 42. So here's how each team has done protecting the ball, or lack thereof, perhaps. Ball on their own 42. Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Hand off to the tailback. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 44. Westbrook has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. With the throw, Charles Woodson brought him down for his third tackle. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
The Packers come out in the quarter defense. Throwing right on target to the wide receiver. McNabb will be looking at second down now after that pass picks up 5 yards. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Dropping back. Throws it. And he hits his target. Brown is very happy with the amount of throws coming his way, and he's caught 7 of them today. To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line. The Packers with a 4-man front. The quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. It's good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Akers looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 2. The defense looking for a second straight interception. Ball on their own 24.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. The 40. Midfield. Can't bring him down. The back breaking free. The 20. The 10. And he gets all the way in for the score.
When you talk about a dangerous back, this is what you have to be able to do. Not only get out there and outrun the defense, but have the power to bounce off a tackle and keep going.
The point after is good. And so they score the touchdown in just one play, and what a huge play.
Anytime you score a touchdown on the first play of the drive, either you did something incredibly right or the defense did something incredibly wrong.
Crosby is back and ready to put this one in the air. From the 3-yard line. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive. Ball on their own 25. McNabb sends a man in motion. With a counter play. Number
Number 50 is there on the stop at the 40. Brian Westbrook is closing in on 100 yards rushing. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
The Packers with a four-man front.
Yeah, you see. Hey, watch the screen. Here we go.
Hand it off to the fullback. Barnett is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
And a pickup of about 2. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers.
Let's go now.
Fullback handoff. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. With the carry, Collins comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Number 6 will come in now to punt it away. Blackman sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel pack. Parker is there on the stop at the 23.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
We like to crack the rules. Watch your eyes.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. The defender goes down. Bradley is there for the tackle.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
27-yard line.
Watch it.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. A short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Ryan comes into the game for the punt. Jackson into return. And so the punt goes out of bounds. So we have 1st and 10 here.
On the 38-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Will.
The Packers line up in a 4-3 with the pass almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Damn right. Get it, son. We're talking about
Defense lines up in the nickel. Throws it. Incomplete pass. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Stay focused, dude.
McNabb with a man in motion.
There we go, dude. They ain't got nothing. They don't hold the feet.
Gets the pass off. The 10. Lee is there on the stop at the 6-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Keep the back. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Toss play to the right. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 10.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
It's second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Everything you got. Regular. Hey, watch the screen.
Only one man back.
Need a hammer, not the nail.
They go with a draw. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 3-yard line.
They've had good running, good blocking, good play calling. That's really helped them establish this running game early.
They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
Here we go. Keep moving. Let's go, Goose.
Westbrook, the deep back,
Let's go now.
to carry it, and he's in for the score.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The point after is good, so they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
Akers is just about to kick this one away.
Williams back deep.
Sends it sailing. From the 4-yard line. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays.
The
Ball on their own
will
32.
start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
The Eagles come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Martin makes the catch, but for a short gain, maybe 3 yards. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1 deep. Hold the rock.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Handed off to the back. Number 96 is there on the stop. Grant, he's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards.
Third and 1. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Knock him back. We good.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Good run to convert for the first down.
The counter step really seemed to freeze the defense. They saw the play going in one direction, and boom, the ball carrier was going in the other direction.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go. You can't stop me. Come on.
Only 1 man back. Hand off to the tailback. Number 57 is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Grant, the deep back. Parker hauls him down behind the line. Was some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
From the gun. Gets the pass off. The pass is picked off. Epsing's man-to-man coverage on that play as he comes away with the takeaway. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 48-yard line. The Eagles line up in trips bunch. With the throw, Williams comes up to make the play at the 39. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
First and 10.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front. Steps up, gets rid of it. They'll spot this one at the 13. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4.
Donovan McNabb is very, very conscious of spreading the ball around. He doesn't want to become one-dimensional. He wants to get everyone involved in the game and not just looking at one guy all the time.
They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown.
Hey, let's go.
With a counter play, number 50 comes up to make the play at the 13-yard line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a
Ball on
play.
the 13-yard line.
Check it. Come on.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Woodson is there for the tackle at the 6. Curtis didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for a pick.
6 more yards, and they'll put up 6.
Let's go.
The Packers line up in a 4-3, and they go with the delay. Barnett comes up to make the play at the 4-yard line.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
The field goal attempt is good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Akers in to kick this one off. From the 8-yard line. The defense intercepted a pass their last time out.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hold the look. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Eagles with a four-man front.
It's showtime, baby. From the start, from the start.
With the carry, fakes the handoff. With the pass, Sanders is there on the stop. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First and 10.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Eagles come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Gets the pass off. They're going to spot this one at the 44-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
The Eagles with a four-man front. He gets the count. Brian Dawkins found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Grant has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan, now has over 125 yards rushing. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 46-yard line.
Safety right.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. Beautiful interception by number 27.
Yeah, he was back there watching the quarterback the whole way, and he just beat the receiver to the ball.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 46.
You can't stop me.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers.
What's the hard count?
They'll bring the blitz. With the throw, complete to the wide receiver. Another great catch. Tremendous day for him. 10 catches. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Danny.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Dropping back, throws it. This pass is incomplete. Curtis was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Intended receiver on the play.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
They'll go with a play fake. Gets his hand on it. Philadelphia has 6 failed 3rd down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Number 6 is ready to punt this one away. Blackman looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch called for.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, now. Hold the look. All right, here we go. Let's go, boys. Play hard and fast, baby.
With the carry. Number 27 is there on the stop at the 27.
He's really picking up good yardage with his carries. I keep handing him the ball till the defense shows me that they can take it away.
Second and 3 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 27-yard line.
Keep moving.
Defense lines up in the nickel. Hand off to the tailback. Samuel is there for the
on the
tackle
carry.
at the
11-yard
38-yard
gain
line.
on the play.
Grant moves his rushing total over 150 on that carry.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Throws it. This one will be spotted at the 39. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
Any first down play needs to yield some kind of yardage. You don't want 2nd and long too many times.
So a gain of about 1. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Not today. Hey.
The Eagles come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Martin was his intended target.
Third and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Come on. We're coming to rest.
The Eagles come out in a dime package.
They scared.
Throws it. Jumps and makes the catch. And it will be an interference call on that play. The only
Pass
question
interference
is the defender
on the
or the
defense.
receiver.
Number 22.
So the penalty
First
on
down.
3rd down does go against the defense, and the result is a first down.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Let us dictate.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Samuel is there for the tackle at the 49.
If they keep getting gains like this, it could really open up things for them in the second half.
5-yard gain. It's second down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 49-yard line.
Get it up.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package with the throw. Almost intercepted. Jones was the intended receiver on that play. Number 27 had the coverage on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
One back.
Drops back. Long throw. Incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Driver was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Ryan will come in now to punt it away. Jackson is the deep return man. They'll spot this one where it went out. First and 10.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Let's go, boys. It's showtime, baby. Come on.
The Packers with a four-man front.
All on us, y'all. Here we come.
Looking for room. Play action with the throw. Drops the interception. Curtis was his intended target. Woodson with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
Green Bay using three linebackers. Charles Woodson is one of the more formidable tacklers in the league. Wraps up another one there. That's number 7 for him. Third and 7.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Green Bay looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime.
Let's go. Let's go.
With the pass, complete to the wide receiver. Charles Woodson has put on a tackling clinic so far. He's now up to 8 in the game.
Here we go. Hey, watch the screen. One back. Nothing saying.
McNabb with a man in motion.
Understand, team. Everything you got. One center.
Toss to the left. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 14. Nothing doing there as the linebacker read the play and throws him for a big loss.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed. He used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
The Packers line up in a 4-3 with the throw, and this pass is completed. Charles Woodson is a tackling machine out there. He now has 9. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
There we go, D. Watch your eyes.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. He tucks it away. Putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Turn it up now. All on us, y'all.
The Packers come out in a 4-3.
Get going. X. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, you see me.
No more, fella. Come on. Get me going. Here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Brings it down looking to run. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's a good play by the defensive unit. They let the play develop, and they were right there to bring him down when he decided to run.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
What screen?
The Packers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Curtis was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
On the 30-yard line.
Let's run, man.
These 3rd downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them take the lead. Throws on the run. They've got the screen. Woodson comes up to make the play at the 41. That pass will bring his total through the air to just over 350 yards as he continues to shred the secondary. This is the 10th play of this drive. Green Bay lines up in a 4-3.
Watch a man. From the start.
Keep the throttle down.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. Collins is there for the tackle.
On the run.
Westbrook pushes past the 100-yard mark on the ground. And this is the 11th play of this drive.
Ball at midfield.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. We turning it up. Get it. Play football.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Eagles ahead of the Packers, 34-10. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Akers looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 7-yard line. Breaking free. Dives, touchdown.
And what you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking on kick return. Watch how they create a crease for him. He sees his lane, makes some moves, and then he's gone.
The extra point attempt is good, and that return stirs it up on the sidelines.
Yeah, both teams should actually get a jolt from that in different ways. When you're the team that gives up the score, you can't wait to get onto the field to stop their momentum. And if you're the team that took it in, you can create a whole new level of confidence.
Crosby will be kicking off. This one is fielded by Jackson.
This team has played well and had a solid first half, and now they find themselves in great position to win the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Barnett is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
1 yard gain on that play.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Will. So we gonna take it.
Westbrook, the lone back.
Get some slack going.
Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be third down now. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Dropping back, throwing. He was tipped. Terrible way to end that drive, John.
When you put the ball right on the money, you expect it to be caught. When you put it on the money on third down and it's dropped, sometimes that's like a dagger.
Blackman back to return. From the 15.
47 yard line. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
First and 10.
At the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Defense, get ready.
Only one man back. Hands it off. They're going to spot this one at the 28. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game.
He's having another great game running the ball. He's definitely the kind of guy that you want to build your offense around.
It's second down and 1 to go.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Set. Watch left. From the start, from the start.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
First down on the play.
First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
You can't stop me. There we go.
They've been very good rushing the ball on first down, but still trail.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points.
Bradley is there on the stop at the 40.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the open.
40-yard line.
Turn it up now.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Closing in with the pass. Number 27 comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Packers come out in the bunch formation. Pressure, throws it. The pass falls incomplete. So, second down upcoming.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here I go. What's the word?
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Dropping back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Just couldn't get that pass under control. A little too much touch.
Jennings, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Make him go short. You fine. You good.
Fires this one deep. He had him out there. He just put too much on
Rival,
him.
the intended receiver on the play.
Jackson will go back to accept this punt. Fair catch. Westbrook, the deep man. Throwing. He finds his man. Brown picks up about 6 after that catch.
6 on the play.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Don't stop that moment.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. He tucks it away. Great fake. He'll take off. Williams is there on the stop.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
With the pass on the sideline and out of bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Curtis was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Get it up. Here we go.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Harris is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. And yet another reception to his total. He currently has 9. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
We're talking about Bria.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Hit and sack.
These guys in the offensive line are shaking their heads now and trying to determine how that guy's been able to get back there 3 times.
Number 6 comes into the game for the punt. Blackman is back to receive this kick. From the 9. Excellent kick. Deep and very high. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. Keep moving.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Patterson makes the stop at the 20-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Alert. Fire. Watch your eyes. We're coming to red. Let's go.
With the throw. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big game.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the snap now.
They come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Shepard is there for the tackle.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Watch the play.
I'm coming through, baby.
Tampa.
Keep the throttle down.
All on us, y'all.
Stay soft, man. Let's turn it up, D.
Gets the pass off. Jumps up. He has it.
He's a tough guy, and he'll go for those passes wherever they are.
On the play.
Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
We like to cut the rules. We're there.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Let's go, boys. Push through.
The blitz is on. With the pass, he hits his receiver. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Hand it off. This one will be spotted at the 50. Solid game. Picks up another
Gain
tackle.
of 4 on the
Grant
play.
rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Regular. On the 10. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield.
Defense, get ready.
Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard
Ball on
line.
the 35-yard line.
The Eagles with a four-man front.
Let's go.
Number 27 is there for the tackle at the 18. Number 27 is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Considine is in at safety to fill the void left by the injury.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Go,
The last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. Hand off to the tailback. Can't get it from behind. Samuel comes up to make the play at the 7-yard line. Grant continues this tremendous performance, has now amassed over 200 yards on the ground. It's first and goal at the 7.
Here we go, baby. Stay both left. Here we go,
The
baby.
Eagles come out in a dime package. Gets the call. Samuel is there for the tackle. Jackson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. It's second and goal at the 3.
Here we go. Back it up, Mike.
Lee moves in motion.
Deuce it, deuce it. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's talk about
Looking upfield. Cole comes up to make the play. Came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes. At that time, there were no holes at all.
4 more yards to the end
Ball
zone.
on the 4-yard line.
all day, baby. Come on. Watch the play. Blue game, blue game. Come on.
Give it to the halfback. Considine is there on the stop at the 4-yard line. They're trying to get it in on the ground, and the defense says, not this time. Not much more than an extra point here. The kick sails through. It's good. Crosby makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense drives it into the red zone.
They had everything clicking at first and kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
Nice distance. From the 1-yard line. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt. Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Westbrook, the lone back. Hand it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Curtis was his intended target.
Curtis, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
On the 10. Regular.
Westbrook, the lone back. Fumble. The Eagles are there to pick up the ball. Runyon is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. Number 62 will come in to replace the injured offensive lineman. The defense lines up in the nickel. Pumps once. Going deep.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
They'll start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
One back. Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's go, boys. You turning it up. Everything you got.
Give it to the halfback. Shepard is there on the stop at the 38.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustment and find a way to slow him down.
Second and maybe 3.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Grant, the lone back.
Watch the slip down. Here we go.
Here they come. With the pass, he hits his receiver. The Eagles pick it up. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Here we go. Now push the power back, fellas.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
He tucks it away. Madison breaks the play up in the backfield. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. Jackson lines up deep for the punt return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line.
Ball on their own 11.
Start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
Westbrook, the deep man, fakes the handoff. He's going to run it. They're going to spot this one at the 26-yard line. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. Number 4 has to come in after the injury sustained by the quarterback.
Let's go now.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Pressure coming, wraps him up and brings him
Makes the
back.
sack.
And how many times have they gotten to the quarterback in this one?
Regular. All on us, y'all.
The Packers come out in a dime package.
Do something, do something. Come on. There we go,
Hand it
baby.
off to the back. Pickett comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. And that play runs right into a roadblock.
And the roadblock was a big old defensive lineman who wasn't fooled by the draw at all.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Don't worry about us coming.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. The defender's got it. Number 4 picks the wrong spot to throw to. It'll be a turnover, John.
Yep, sometimes you think you can sneak one by, but then the defense makes a great play on the ball and beats your receiver to it.
First
So
and 10.
after the interception, now it's first and 10.
Hey, here we go. Knock each other back.
Out of the I formation. Gives the ball off. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Eagles with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Number 97 comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
It's third down. They have to get it to the 12 for a first.
Don't let him pass. Knock it over your head.
They have to get some points on this drive and are in good position now to do that as they're in the red zone.
There we go, dude.
Drops back with the throw. He was tipped. Samuel was there on the coverage.
Samuel on the coverage.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. He's in a groove, his third field goal of the game. Trailing by 11 now following the field goal. Crosby is back and ready to put this one in the air. Good distance. From the 3. A lot of space in front of him. Dives, touchdown.
I'll tell you one thing, next time you have to kick off, do one of those squib kicks or kick it to the other side of the field. But don't give him a chance to do something like that again.
Akers comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Well, that's one way to electrify your team. Score before the offense can even take the field.
This is why your return guy is so important in every game. In no time at all, you can go from losing to winning with one big run back. It also seems to fire up the rest of the guys when your special teams get you some points.
From the 3-yard line. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
On the receiving team, number 59.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Donovan McNabb is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier.
Turn it up, D.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Get it up.
Throws it. And this pass is completed. And it's good for a first down.
Gain of 12 on the play.
First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Setting up play action, looking for the long completion. This pass is incomplete.
If you're going to miss, it's better to miss long. You put it up there where your receiver is going to go get it. Now, if you miss, it'll generally end up in incompletion. And that's a heck of a lot better than missing short, giving the defense a shot at the interception.
Jennings was the intended receiver on that play. Grant, the lone back. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Dawkins comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. That's what he does when he gets into the open field. Great run there by Jennings.
Yeah, with all that speed, he makes it look easy.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
Let's go, let's go. Back it up, baby. Say, watch that screen.
With the throw. The 20 has room. The 10. Touchdown, Green Bay.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Crosby in to kick this one off. He got all of that one. From the 3. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. So they have first and 10 here.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
The Packers come out in a dime package. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Harris comes up to make the play. At the 48, Brown makes another catch to put him over the 100 mark in the game. Ball right around midfield. The backs are lined up in an eye. On the call. Nice play fake. The wide receiver has it. Harris is there for the tackle at the 40. He's really done just a tremendous job in this one. Several long pass plays on his way to over 400 yards through the air. The Packers with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Number 97 comes up to make the play. Westbrook takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 37-yard line. They line up in the I formation. The 20, the 10, 5, and they'll score. Touchdown.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Akers comes in to kick off. Sends it sailing. From the 1. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. Ball on their own 32.
At the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets the pass off. Considine is there on the stop. That completion will go over 250 yards for the game. First and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
We turning it up. No more, fella.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. And off to the tailback. They'll spot this one at the 35. That's a half dozen tackles now. Grant is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Ball on the 35-yard
Ball
line.
on the 35-yard line.
Regular. All right, now.
Jackson, the lone back. Lee in motion. With the throw. And he can't find a way to keep possession. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
Third and 2. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Take it to another level.
Only one man back. Little misdirection. Number 96 brings him down, but they get enough to move the chains. They ran the counter and got just what they needed to convert.
The offensive line did a good job of selling that play, opening up just enough room for him to get past the first down marker.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hold the look.
They soft, man.
With a counter play. Number 57 is there on the stop at the 24.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Throws it. Stiff arm to the ground. Bradley comes up to make the play at the 17. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Packers 48-30. Teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
The quarter is about to begin.
First and 10.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game.
Get inside, get inside.
Gives the ball off. Dawkins comes up to make the
Jackson
play
on the carry.
at the 9-yard line.
Gain of 8 on
8-yard
the
gain.
play.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're down inside the 10.
Let's go. It's on.
The Packers line up in trips bunch. Bradley is there on the stop at the 9. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Grant returns from being injured. The Eagles come out in a dime package. Throws one up in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Here we go, baby.
Looking for the goal line. Closing in. They fail on the conversion attempt. Crosby is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Jackson ready to return.
This one is fielded by Jackson. It's loose. The Eagles pick it up. Close call that time, but they're able to jump back on the ball.
They'll take over at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Packers line up in a 4-3.
Get it up. Lucky.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Harris pulls him down at the 25-yard line. Brown picks up about 4 yards on that reception. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Out of the I formation.
Watch your man. Defense, get ready. Watch screen.
Handed off to the fullback. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 35. You don't see a fullback make those kinds of runs very often.
Hey, when you talk about a fullback, you're usually talking about his lead blocking. This guy showed that he can pick up yardage just as good as he can block.
Hey, watch that screen. Everything you got. All day, baby. Come on. Watch the play. Here we go.
Hand it off. Barnett is there on the stop at the 36. Westbrook takes it up the middle for a yard or 2.
Gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Let's go.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Papinga comes up to make the play at the 37.
Gain on the play.
Westbrook takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Harris has coverage on the play.
Receiver on the play.
Number 6 is ready to punt this one away. Blackman sets up to run back the punt.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. 5. Touchdown, Packers. Jennings gets his second touchdown catch of the game. Crosby comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. If you're just tuning in, this has really been a great game so far, and with that touchdown, only a few points separate these two teams. And clearly this game is far from over, John.
You're absolutely right, Al. These guys are clawing and scraping, and now they're close enough to smell a victory. Good job by both the players and the coaches.
John, they'll be kicking to him again. He's the main reason they're losing right now.
They can't allow him to take away their chance of making a comeback.
From the 2-yard line. Jackson returns this one to the 21-yard line. Ball on their own 21. The Packers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. It was tipped.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch the play. Check it.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. What a stiff one. Barnett holds him down behind the line.
So that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Big play now, big play. You gotta believe it. It's hard play.
Hand it off. Bigby is there on the stop at the 32-yard line.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
John, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this one.
It was determined that the ball was improperly spotted. The ball will be respotted and resulting down and distance applied.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
So they have first and 10
Ball
here.
on the 31-yard line.
Rush in. Keep moving.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. On the call, and comes up to make the play at the 34.
Gain on the play.
Westbrook picks up a couple on the delayed handoff. It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Yeah, you see me.
Jenkins records the sack.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
He reached the quarterback for the second time today. Third and 7.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
From the gun,
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
throwing, and he makes the grab. Woodson is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. Curtis makes the catch, and John will move the chains.
He's one of the keys to their success when they're moving the ball through the air.
Ball on their own 43. The backs are lined up in an I. Brown, the man in motion. He gets the count. Barnett comes up to make the play at the 45.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Westbrook battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
We're coming to red.
The Packers come out in a 4-3.
Turn it up, D.
McNabb dives forward. First down. That's a 12-yard gain. And this is the 9th play of this
Ball
drive.
on the 43-yard line.
Play football.
Only one man back.
Watch out.
Let's go.
With a counter play. They'll spot this one at the 35. He's in on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6. Pickup of about 8. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
35-yard line.
Ain't no sense.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Dropping back. Throws it. Complete from the wide receiver. He brings it in for a big game.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
Five yards away from the end zone.
On the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
They soft, man.
Buckwalter in the backfield. McNabb with a man in motion.
Defense, get ready.
All right, now.
Gets the toss to the right. He Going to spot this one at the 2. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. It's second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's run, man.
Get it up. Let's go, man.
Hands it off. This one is spotted at the 1. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. One more yard for the touchdown.
On the 1-yard line.
We turning it up. Hey, let's go one deep.
Out of the I formation.
Me.
Smith goes in motion. Can he get there? Touchdown, Eagles.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The point after is good. The Eagles now enjoy a 2-touchdown lead. David Akers will be kicking off. From the 3-yard line.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Can't bring him down. Patterson drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. And on that one, neither one did their job very well.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. One more, fella.
Rogers back in the shotgun. Throws it. And it's caught. Brown comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. And that's a gain of about 8. It's third down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
One back.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Ryan will come in now to punt it away. Jackson sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line.
Inside their own 20.
Start the drive at the 10-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers.
Keep the throttle down. Stay soft, man.
Throws it.
Look up.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Westbrook was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Side now. Here we go, baby.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Number 84 was his intended target. Williams with the coverage.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Here we come.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point.
Bring it up, bring it up. Here I come.
Little misdirection. Running with a lot of room in front. The 20. Big B stops him at the 26. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Pass play here on 1st down. Donovan McNabb gets dropped for a sack. An embarrassing day for the offensive line as they've now given up 8 sacks. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. The Packers come out in a nickel package. Barnett comes up to make the play at the 27. Westbrook picks up a couple on the delayed handoff.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Hand it off to the fullback. Big B makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. The 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Number 6 comes into the game for the punt. Blackman into return. They'll spot this one where it went out. So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 23-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Dawkins is there on the stop at the 41.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
He's back. Watch the play.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing, and he fails to hang on to that one. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the passes.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Knock him out.
The Eagles come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Drops back, punts. Going long. Broken up.
That was a pretty good throw, and the receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
Third and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep moving.
The Eagles line up in the quarter defense.
Watch each other back.
With the throw, and it's caught. Bradley is there for the tackle at the 44.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down. The yards that these receivers make after the catch are a great indication of their physical ability. It shows that they are creative, that they can create yards by using their speed and making the defenders miss tackle. That's the kind of thing you got to do. You got to find a way to put the pressure on and disrupt his timing in the pocket.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
49-yard line.
Let's go now.
Grant, the lone setback. Roger with a man in motion. Drops back with the throw, and he makes the grab. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
He made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
They soft, man.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Throwing. Dawkins comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Hey, watch the ball. Play hard and fast.
Can't bring him down. Brian Dawkins seems to be in on just about every play out there. And checking our stat sheet, I see the exact number is 11. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. All right, now.
Throws it. Interception. Big mistake by the receptions. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Keep the throttle down.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Can't wrap them up. Barnett is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. Westbrook takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Keep moving. Yeah, let's go, baby. Set. I can do it, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Hands it off. Bigby comes up to make the play. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
Ball on the 34-yard
Ball
line.
on the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Packers with a 4-man front. With the pass. Harris is there on the stop at the 22-yard line. Donovan McNabb is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. Number 4 has to come in after the injury sustained by the quarterback.
Let's go now. Will. Good shoot.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 20-yard line. Once again, he's in position to make the tackle, giving him 14. Let's see what they can do in the red zone. So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Hampton comes up to make the play at the 17-yard line. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did. Donovan McNabb was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
All right, here we go.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Collins is there for the tackle. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Hands it off to the back. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 5. Buckhalter takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Number 97 is there on the stop at the 1-yard line. He calls his own number and picks up yardage. Ball 1 inch out, and this is the 9th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
You can't stop me. What screen? Let's go. We turning it up.
With a counterplay. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Gets the ball into the end zone for his second touchdown on the ground. The kicker lines up for the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Eagles have made this a 3-possession game with under 2 minutes to play.
They just kept coming at him. They were determined not to let this one go down to the final play of the game. That's good coaching and a good job by the player.
David Akers looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick and returnable. From the 7. The Packers need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
At the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Out of the gun. Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Considine is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line. And they hurry up to the line. With the pass, he couldn't control it.
All he could do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Drops back with the throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Dawkins was there on the coverage. Rodgers from the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Samuel had the coverage on the play.
Driver, the intended receiver on the play.
Good shoot. Stay in the lane.
I'm coming through, baby.
Watch the snap down. Don't make a play.
They're in a tough spot here, but they have to go for it. With the pass is picked off. The 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. An excellent play by the defense here in the 4th, getting the takeaway and scoring. Akers comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Eagles pour it on with another score. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. From the 6-yard line.
Kickoff return 19 yards.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The Packers will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
It's a blitz. Looking for the long completion down the left side. In and out of his hands. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Not today.
Rodgers with a man in motion.
Keep moving.
Drops back with the pass. Complete to the wide receiver. Considine is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Looking for the long completion. He's there for the catch. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Packers.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. The Packers still find themselves in a very deep hole.
They're going to need a lot of luck to even have a chance at coming back in this one.
They have to get the ball back quickly, so they're going to try the onside kick. Here it is. Philadelphia recovers, and he goes out at the 45.
We could see some of the backup offensive players coming in here. They've got this thing pretty much wrapped up.
First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Get it up. All on us, y'all.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Yeah, you see me. Hey, watch the
He
screen.
gets the carry. Hampton is there for the tackle at the 44. Gain of about a yard. It's second down and 10 to
Ball on
go.
the 44-yard line.
Everything you got. Set. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Hey, lucky. Let's go. Clear. Here we go. Hey.
Little misdirection. Nick Barnett continues to make tackles. He's now up to 15. Westbrook battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Third down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Deuce it. Set. Blue down.
Hand it off to the fullback. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. John, they're going to keep grinding it out on the ground.
Yeah, and once you establish a lead like this, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that will open a door for the other team.
Number 6 will try to pin them inside the 10. And he signals for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We like to cut the rules. Safety right. Come on.
They're blitzing with the throw. He hits his receiver. Considine is there on the stop at the 44. He makes another catch to put him over 100 yards in receptions today. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
No more, fella.
Rodgers using split pass. Throwing. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Dropping back, pressure, and he's hit as he throws. Knocked away. So this could be the last play of the game.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over. Going long. This pass is incomplete. The final score is Philadelphia 69, Green Bay 50.
69. The Packers 50.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.